I'm pretty sure Tennessee's going to lose this game.
Yeah, they
Oh yeah, they
are.
are. My wife's
Eight
gonna be
minutes left. They're down
pissed.
by 25.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
definitely not getting laid tomorrow.
damn. He just overthrew him.
Nope.
He's wide open too.
Why is that?
Oh,
Tennesssee's
we're
gonna
on
lose,
different
man.
times here, Chris.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sad day in the house.
High State almost lost. Michigan almost
Michigan
lost.
almost lost, man.
TCU almost
Dude, I
lost.
was pissed.
I don't know if
And
that'd
then
be
you
good.
Hey,
Though.
Ohio
TC,
State won by more
TCU,
than 10.
Illinois was looking good today.
TCU almost lost.
Yeah. TCU won by
Kelly,
with the field goal in the last like 5 seconds of the game.
yeah,
That was
Kelly
ridiculous.
was pissed because she's all pissed off that they're up there because they haven't played anybody all year. I'm like, well,
Who?
TCU.
Oh,
Didn't they just beat somebody last week?
They haven't played like anybody ranked. And I don't know, they might have last week. I don't know. But she was all fucking leading up to that match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to it.
That was one of the fun conversations I got to hear on the way to to Florida.
Well, before you get into Florida, we'll go ahead and start this real quick.
Welcome to a Sea Archers podcast. I don't know how to say it.
Say it.
Up.
Good job.
This is the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
More like the world's okayest podcast.
So, what's up, everybody? Sea Average Podcast, episode 70. Oh, should have looked that up before I looked at this. 4? 74? 5? 6?
Did you blur your
Yep.
background?
Wow.
It looks
I don't know. What's up, everybody? But regardless,
It looks like
it's one of those. I'll figure it out
Go
later.
ahead.
Oh, it looks like
Mike
what?
looks like he looks like he's on a fucking ghost hunting show. Like he's in his interview and
Random cartoon dog down there. Huh? That's Mike, regardless.
that should be on your every episode.
Huh? Anyways, Chris Webb, Tyler Thomas, Mike Scheid, Kevin Salyer, whole gang's here. Been a while since had an episode. I do gotta apologize to people because I did not put the last episode up on for the podcasting part. I did on YouTube, so you go and watch on YouTube, but something happened. I couldn't get the format over. I don't know, didn't work. So I was like, well, it's on YouTube. Your fans go watch it there. If not, sorry. I can't get
Try
this
better
audio
next
for
time.
it. So I'll
Well.
try better this time here. But got a lot to talk about. A lot of things happened. Tyler just got back from vacation, obviously. He's just like going on about that. Did you guys have fun? Where'd you guys go? What happened?
Yeah, it was fun. But I mean, like, so it was. What was it? Take 2 weeks, 3 weeks leading up to the trip. We went to Florida to to go on a cruise, and like the week, 2 or 3 weeks leading up to it, all the kids and myself all got sick. We all got the flu, and Hendrix had a fever of like 105 for like 2 weeks. Like it was intense, but
So
he
like
had
it was like the
he had
day
a-
of, wasn't it? Like you guys are still fighting the flu?
Presley still had she still had a fever the Friday we left. Left Friday, went down to where was it? Cocoa Beach, because it was like right there by the port.
Yeah.
And then
So, like,
we
Good. Did
Yeah.
you have to like get checked by somebody getting on the boat?
yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't as bad as what I remember it, because I went with Kelly before we had kids, but like this time it was like easy. But like on the way on the time back when we came back, because we came back from Nassau and whatever when we were younger, and like they had like the dogs, like the like the sniffing dogs, and like
Oh,
for
yeah.
the
Drug sniffing dogs?
it's crazy, yeah. But this time there was like nothing. Like you got off, and there was like a little bin that said, if you bring any fruit or whatever back, you need to put it in this bin. But they didn't. There was nobody checking it. Yeah.
Nice.
So did you toss all your fruit?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. The mangoes.
Oh,
the bananas.
I remember like when we went to Florida last year, we flew there and getting on the plane, a kid was sick and he was coughing. And I'm sitting there like looking at him like, don't cough. hold it
Right.
like, I'm not getting kicked off this plane. I'm going to Florida.
Hold it.
Gotta hold it in.
We drove.
We get a pillow.
Right.
It was
He's just
like
tired.
like 16, 17
So-
hours.
Tyler, I was wondering, since you got rid of your van, so you have a truck and a RAV4 now, right?
No, it's a funny story. I'm just about to send you guys pictures. It's a Toyota Sienna.
I've already seen your penis.
The van, yeah.
Oh,
Toyota Sienna van. Yeah, we got the hybrid one, so it gets 32 miles a gallon.
wow.
So you guys got another new vehicle?
Nah, well, my truck's a 2018. That's a used one.
Well,
The
no,
new-
because
we sold our
when-
Accord.
yeah. So the vehicle when we were at your house for the golf tournament, that was an SUV.
No, it's a van.
It wasn't.
That's
Oh.
a Toyota Sienna. Look
It's
pretty
a
speedy,
hybrid.
right?
Okay.
It's a hybrid.
It's
Well,
costing
anyway-
a van and an SUV.
All right, so
no,
when
a
we
hybrid
were-
runs on gas and electric. That's a hybrid. A crossover is in between. I thought it was a RAV4.
I'm part of the solution, not the problem. Thanks.
I thought it was an SUV because I was wondering. I was like, well, what? How the fuck do you guys go places?
Oh my god.
Gotta rent a bus
So
every
how
time
do
we
you-
gotta do
when-
something.
How do you take the crew?
All the kids.
before we
You guys
got
get two.
to
You guys get 2 Ubers or something? Like, what do you do here?
Right.
before we went
Okay,
to
that makes more sense.
to Panama, or before we went on the cruise, it was like the day before, the morning before, we decided we were going to go get donuts. And I found this donut shop, like this like sweet looking like bakery. Went there, and there's a bunch of these Asian chicks in there making all this donuts and coffee and shit, and it was pretty good. But then we left, and Kelly was like, let's go to McDonald's and get Cokes. So we drove over to McDonald's to get Cokes. Missed McDonald's. I went to go turn. I looked at my left side. Nothing. Looked behind me. There was nothing back there. Like we're going up to a light, like slowing down. I'm already in the left lane, and there's like a turn lane next to me, like a median. I go to get over, and this bitch just comes and fucking sideswipes the front of our fucking 4-month-old
shit.
van.
Oh,
Oh my god.
So,
I'm so mad.
Did
So,
she
yeah,
get
so
out and
we
bitch
had
at
to-
you?
Oh,
Like you were the asshole?
We pulled up into the gas station, or to like this. It was actually, ironically enough, we had an accident, and then we pulled into an auto body shop parking lot. But yeah, so the accident happened. We pull into the auto body place,
Ooh.
Damn.
and she gets out. I get out. I call 911 to report the accident. She's doing the same thing. And then we're sitting there waiting for the cop to come. And like we get out and we're looking over at the side of her car, the white car. And I was like, we got back in the car after we looked at it. And Kelly was like, there's no way we caused that much damage with how much least, how little damage we had.
Mhm.
Jeez.
So, but the chick got out and she was out rocking around, talking on her phone. And then a few minutes later, two other dudes like came out of nowhere and like was there at her car, like talking to her. But yeah, she was out walking around, came back. We waited for the cops to come. Cop came, was talking to us. And we heard him like when we first got there. He asked her, he's like, all this damage like just happened now? And she was like, yeah. And Kelly looked at me and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. But so we went back to the car and we sit there, and then he came back and was talking to me, and he said, we're asking us everything's all right, whatever. He said, yeah, he said she's complaining of back pain and she wants a squad to come. And I'm like,
Oh.
Are you fucking- I was
That's an
like,
insurance fraud.
bitch, you hit me. Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me?
What's up?
So then-
Like she came into your lane and hit you.
Yeah, I was turning into the turn lane, and
Right?
she
I
came
mean-
out like flying out behind me, like went
Oh,
around
wow.
me to like get in front of me, and she fucking sideswiped me at the front.
So the cops say it was
Like-
her fault.
No, because we had no other witnesses. Kelly didn't count as a witness because she was in my car. Nobody stopped, so we didn't have any
Damn.
witnesses. So it was our word against hers, and of course, none of our stories don't match up.
You need to get a
She's
dash
lying,
cam.
trying to But yeah, so then he said it's not it wasn't anybody's fault. He can't fault anybody. So as soon as she heard that, the officer went and told her the same thing. So then she changed her story and she said that she didn't want to wait for the ambulance to come, that her son's gonna take her to the hospital after she found out that it wasn't gonna be
Go
anybody's
figure.
fault.
Oh, wow.
And then we left and we were driving and we
Swear to
saw the lady and then we saw the car. They pulled over at a gas station, like right down the street.
Jeez.
Trash.
So I took it in to get an estimate done, and it says was it $33,542.
Mm.
Jeez.
So I just got to pay deductible, $500, not bad.
Damn.
Not great.
So
Me
but
pissed
that was
that I
before
have
the
to pay anything.
cruise.
Right? That's $500 out. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Wasn't even my
all
fault.
you need
Right.
a rim, a bumper, and a quarter panel.
Yeah, because it's dented there.
ooh.
Maybe a headlight if they've.
Headlight's it's got a little scratch on it or whatever, but he said he'd be able to buff it out.
Well, I mean, you're only paying $500, so
That sucks.
Yeah.
That
I can get it
blows.
replaced.
It sucks so
So
bad.
that was fun. But then we went on the cruise. We bought these drink packages. Ended up being like a
We
fucking
gotta do that.
$1,000.
Oh,
Well, because it was for all
fuck.
it was for all the kids. Well, it was for we got two adult packages like for deluxe. So you got any alcohol that you wanted, and then you got these 2 cups because they have these freestyle machines all over, like the Coca-Cola freestyle machines.
Those
like,
are
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Those
They
things are
have
awesome.
those. They have them spread throughout the whole ship. So if you buy these cups, like you get free refills
Unlimited?
and shit, like whenever you
Right,
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
Oh, God.
So the guy was like, because we were gonna buy 4 of the kids' packages and then ours, and then the guy was like, well, he's like, you get 2 with the adult packages, so he's like, you only have to buy 2 for the kids. So then it was also like buy one get one half off or whatever. So we saved some money, but Kelly was like, she's like, we gotta make sure we get our money's worth. All right,
shit.
so
Peeing a lot
for
that
five-
trip.
for 5
fucking
days
is-
straight, I was allowed to
Have
be
a lot of
certified
chugging
alcoholic.
Somebody's
yeah,
got
dude,
our
I
kids
was-
here. It's fine.
So I'm going up
They're on
and
the
I'm
ship
fucking
somewhere.
getting drinks on like the whole night or the whole day. Started off the days with
Go up
mimosas,
to, like-
my coffee.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jeez.
Glass of whiskey at breakfast.
Right?
They had like a little water park on there, like for the
Oh, a
kids
little-
and like
a
the
little one?
big kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the kids shit in the one thing at one point because like we walked by and I looked inside.
Oh
one,
my
of,
God.
one of your kids?
No, so they have like these
Oh.
clear glass things.
There's
you can
there's
see,
our
like,
poop for the episode.
see
Yep,
your
it
kids
is.
in there. And I walk by and we're sitting there looking inside the thing and there's just a little fucking turd sitting inside the little and then it's
Fucking
blocked off.
kids.
So they cut it off.
God.
So then
Oh,
These are the worst.
when we were out at sea, like before we even got on the ship, we got a piece of paper that said, because of this Hurricane Nicole, that we're not going to, because we were supposed to stop at Nassau in the Bahamas, and we were also supposed to stop at Cocoa Beach or Cocoa Cay, which is Royal Caribbean's own island that they own, and they have a
Yeah.
big water park and
I've
shit
been
on.
there.
So we were supposed to stop at both of those places.
Nassau would have been dope. That's where like old. That's like pirates and shit where they
Yeah.
used to go to.
So as soon as we get there, they give us a paper that says that since the storm's coming in, that they canceled the one, but we might still go to the other one. But if you want to cancel now, you can. And then Kelly looked at me and I'm like, we just drove like fucking 16, 17 hours. I was like, we're going on this ship.
Yeah. I'm not driving back. Oh, fuck that.
So we got on it, did all this. We were supposed to come back Friday. Didn't get to come back Friday because the dock was closed from the hurricane. So we had to wait, or the port was still closed.
So you got an extra day?
So we had to go. So we had to we got an extra day for free.
There you go.
But we did actually end up stopping at Bahamas, but it was only from like 9:00 a.m. to like, was it 2:30, I think? So it wasn't anything. So we just stayed on the ship.
Hmm.
But it was pretty cool. The kids talked me into doing a world's sexiest man competition.
Shut up, you did.
Oh wow.
Did you get last? Did you get last place?
What place you get?
Well, I mean, I was sitting there watching because they kept on pestering me, and I was like,
Were you in SBO?
I had enough drinks in me, and I was like, all right, whatever.
Gosh.
So
Did you get a
I
video?
was sitting there.
Is there
I was
video?
watching. No, there's no video.
Your wife
I was
didn't film it?
watching, No,
Oh
she
my
didn't film it.
God.
So I was watching. Oh, Kris, you messed me up, man. What was I saying?
My bad.
You know,
It happens a lot. Who are you watching? Watching somebody. World's sexiest man, you're watching something.
World's sexiest man. I was watching all the competition who was going up there, right? So I was like one of the last ones. So I sign up, and then, of course, like the dude that won signed up last. So there was these. So they had like a young chick, like a younger chick, I guess, and then there was like an older lady. So there was like a chick like in her 20s to 30s, one that was like in her 40s to 50s, and the other one was like 60. And they had these ladies in these chairs, and we had to go up and dance around them, like all provocative. I got my butt spanked too during this performance.
Oh wow.
I came out to they played my music because like the ladies were faced the opposite way in these
Did you get to pick the song?
chairs. No, so there was some DJ, but he walked out, and I walked out to I did the OHIO as I walked down.
Oh my
So
god.
lame.
Oh, come on. You should have been proud of me.
I actually I hate all the Ohio chants. Like being a Buckeye fan, I fucking hate the OH chant. Wish you're like out somewhere else. OH, because you're wearing a Ohio State. You're like, okay, keep fucking moving on. I'm done.
I just want to. I'm going.
You know-
my day.
I hate Who Day.
It is kind of,
I
Lame
hate
too.
that so much. I hate that.
but the fact that like all the players
what-
are like embracing it makes not as bad. But yeah, it's lame too.
But yeah, OH, like you get OH everywhere. That was like huge. Like everywhere you go. You could be out in
And it's
California and you have an
it's
Ohio
usually
State
an
shirt
old
on,
man.
you're getting an OH somewhere.
Yep.
Or you get the we were at Disney World and there was like it was Ohio State, it was a game day. So I had my Ohio State shirt on, walking around Disney World. And there was like another guy wearing Michigan. And he started with his bullshit.
Like,
God.
bro,
like,
with
I'm
my
just-
family.
like,
I'm
I'm
not-
just-
I'm not-
Like I was just with my wife. I didn't bring the whole
Disney
family.
World,
Fuck
man,
that.
Come on.
Oh. I still can't believe
I'm
you
just
bring-
trying to enjoy my day.
Ugh.
I don't know my kids here. Disney World? Take your kids? Come on.
He's like,
Rips
go blue.
rips
I
his
was like,
shirt
go
off.
fuck yourself, bud.
What do you want to do?
What are we gonna do here?
What do you want to do?
He like, I walked by, but he's like, go blue, like real loud. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
Douchebag. Tyler, you went to Legoland, right?
Yeah.
You're just fucking throwing money out that week, aren't you?
Went to Legoland.
No, man, I need.
Oh, Tyler.
So I'm
Thomas
gonna
money,
apply for a job at Feasel. What can you do for me?
right?
Josh told you to.
No, he didn't. You told me to. It's like
Well, yeah, he told me to tell you.
I
You've got to
I
tell
am
me.
far less qualified. I'm far less qualified for that job than you are.
That's funny. How was Legoland?
It was pretty cool. They had like
wanting to
basically
go
like
there.
Lego themed rides, and so it's more for like younger kids, like 10 or like I guess like 12 and below probably.
Mhm.
Because like
Where's
they
it at?
have
Perfect. I got two of them.
because once they get too old, like once they get older, they can't ride any of the rides. Like it's like for the younger kids, most of them.
You know what? They needed a Legoland for adults.
Yeah. Well, there were some
That
rides I
could be
could
good,
ride.
dude.
It was pretty cool.
I love me
But-
some Legos.
I fucking hate Legos. Not gonna lie.
Well,
Like
I hate them for kids. I hate them for kids.
yes.
I like them for me.
Have you ever bought just yourself a Lego set just to fucking build?
Yeah.
Thought about it for a minute. He's like, "Do I want to answer this truthfully or not?"
No, like, I'm stunned that you haven't.
No.
Of course
No,
I do.
yeah,
You know
I
how
have
close
not.
I was
I fucking hate that.
when the Lego Titanic came out. It was $650. You know how close I was to buying this fucking thing? And they have a Disney or they have a Lego Disney castle. It's got like a whole bunch of Disney characters like Goofy and Mickey. And
Oh my god.
I wanted that so bad. They've got a Lego roller coaster, but at the same time,
sounds terrible.
like they're huge. They're huge. Like if I build this, I'm not gonna want the kids to ever fucking touch it.
Right.
Ever, obviously, because break it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what am I gonna do with it?
God.
So, and that's the only reason I didn't, because like, what would I do with it? It'd be fun as shit for a few minutes, but the Lego Titanic was sweet.
Nah.
When we were at in Gatlinburg, Tyler's probably seen it, or in Pigeon Forge at the Titanic Museum. There's a kid like 10 years ago, like a 12-year-old kid, built a giant ass Lego Titanic. This thing's like fucking 20 feet long. I don't remember how big it was. Did you see that, Tyler? Did you guys go to the Titanic Museum?
Yeah,
They had that on display. They had that big Lego Titanic display. Like
God.
kid built this out of just bricks, like no
Yeah.
instructions, just fucking build it.
I
A
don't have
kid,
the time and
like,
patience.
Norway.
Can't
Fucking
do
huge.
that.
But anyways, I love Legos for me. I hate them for the kids because they just destroy everything.
Can't you get all the instructions online? Don't they have them all for
Yeah.
free on the Lego.com
I'm
Yeah, pretty
sure.
much. Yeah, pretty
or
much.
whatever?
You ever
Yeah.
watch Lego Masters?
now they come with like a barcode, and you can just scan it, and you can do the instructions on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that. My
Can you
phone
do,
shuts
like,
off, and then
3D
I gotta
modeling? Can
put
you,
my
like, turn
password
it?
in and all that bullshit again. Like, fuck that. Legos are so easy to build; it's ridiculous.
Sometimes.
Each page is like it's like 2 bricks each. That's it. You go to the next page. 2 more
So
bricks.
annoying.
Well,
So-
you got to get up
That does get
from.
annoying.
You got to get up
a
into
little-
the higher ages, Kevin. Can't do 4 through 11 anymore.
I can.
You
Well, that's
tell
what's
him
annoying
what
too.
to
Is like
do.
the kids can't even do them. Like, are you kidding me? You know how Legos were when I was a kid? You had like 1 page of instructions.
Yeah.
It was like step 1 through 35.
In tiny print.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
Like for this one step, you need 86 pieces,
No,
and now it's
thanks.
like 3 pieces each.
So they had
I'll like this.
you know, like those surf machines,
Oh, yeah, like Kalahari has.
Flow
Uh,
Rider.
Yeah. Flow Rider. Lose your shorts.
So I
So I have
dude,
every time me.
I rode that. They had one. They had one on the ship. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
did you write it?
So I did the boogie board. I never.
Oh,
I
you
wanted to.
pussy.
You.
I wanted to
puss.
do
You
the other one, but
pussy.
the line
You
was
laid on
always
your
long.
belly.
Wow.
But I did the buggy board. Yeah,
Aw.
I just sent you the video, Mike. You might not get it, but
Oh, I got
Go
it.
get it tomorrow.
Oh, jeez. Look how
We'll get it
tiny it
tomorrow.
is.
Good ass quality.
Yeah, it's a shit ass quality for us too now.
download it.
Look how tiny it is.
Little
Look at
baby.
this
Oh,
shit.
so little.
Little
can't even-
baby pictures. That you?
All right, hold on. Let me send it in.
I can't eat. Jeez.
Looks like you didn't last long.
Jeez.
No, I was
It's
Just
like
like,
end of
and
the
hold,
second.
it gets a little bigger.
Like nope. 3
It's like
seconds. He's back
it's like
up.
4 seconds long.
Hey, that's long. Four
didn't-
seconds. Shut up. 4 seconds
Yeah,
is
I was-
long.
On your belly?
after it happened, I got off and I was like, "Did you record that?" I was like, "That's got to go on the podcast." And she said, "Oh, I didn't get the whole thing." I was like, "Oh, come on!"
Jeez, go figure.
Don't expect your
I
wife to do
do-
anything for you, Tyler.
Right?
I flipped on my neck, like on my head and shit. Like, oh, that fucking hurt.
Yeah, you did.
man.
I went to Kalahari.
That chick right there is probably laughing her fucking ass off at you.
Oh, it was funny to watch people bust it all the time.
I went to
Some people are really good and some that fucking suck.
was an indoor water park up in Sandusky a couple years back, and I did it for the first time. And you know how, like, I don't know how it is there, but Kalahari, the line wraps around the entire thing, so everybody sees who's riding it.
Oh yeah, and they have glass
Oh.
walls.
It wasn't even glass
people can
walls.
watch.
You just sit there, stand up there and watch. They had bar stools, people with their food,
Yeah.
drinks, just to watch
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. I busted my ass on it, saw it fall down, and my shorts down to my ankles. Everybody got a show. And as you're like you're getting splashed with the water because you fall and you get tossed.
You feel
up
like
to
you're
the other side.
drowning
You're like,
and
oh
your
god,
balls are going everywhere.
balls everything, and you just get up. Everybody's laughing. You're just like, yeah, no, tip your hat. You're welcome.
That was me. All right.
Yeah. So yeah,
Did you pull your pants up? I just left them down. Like, nope.
I had to. There's kids around, man. It was a kid. It
Yeah.
was a water park.
Kids
I don't want to get
everywhere.
arrested.
That
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to get arrested.
But
So
yeah, just
couldn't do that. But
that's funny.
so my weekend was eventful too. We actually went down to Cincinnati for my 5-year-old's flag football. He had a tournament. He got to play in the Bengals Stadium.
Ooh,
It was cool
that's kinda
shit.
cool.
I was probably more excited than he was, but it was fucking
Yeah.
snowing. Like it was,
Ooh.
the snow was coming down, and he's playing outside. It was cold as shit, but he was the only kid that never complained the whole time. It was all, I was real proud dad moment. He just, I just want to play, and it was cool as shit. But yeah, everybody else is crying. He's just out there like, give me the ball, let's go. I'm like, had a boy. We're all freezing and complaining though, but it was cool. You get to play 2 games there, and then they had to go to Northern Kentucky University and play 2 games there. They actually made it to the finals, but only got second, so it's still cool.
Jeez.
But so we left Friday and stayed the night in a hotel up in Kentucky. So we get up to Kentucky at about 7:30, 7:45 around there. Around 8, we end up kids want to go to the pool, so we went to the pool, swam for a little bit, and it got to be about like 9:30, and our oldest one, Xavier, the 15-year-old, he like wasn't feeling well. So I go to Meyer, get him some like Pepto, get some Advil, whatever, come back. He throws up. So now I have to make a decision here, what we're going to do. I was like, because Cincinnati, people are listening, is about 2 hours away from where I live. And it was like, well, we can either take you home now, and I got to drive back to Kentucky again, or you're gonna just have to suffer through it tomorrow, because the next day we knew it was gonna be cold as shit. It's gonna be an all day thing. So he's out there just suffering in the cold, not feeling great. So I ended up driving him back another 2 hours back to Hilliard, and then I immediately turned around 2 hours back to Cincinnati again.
Ooh.
So I like left at, it was like 10:45 when I made a decision. Didn't get back to the hotel until 3 a.m. 2:45, 3.
About right.
I
Yeah.
was a fucking zombie just driving.
It's a long, boring
So what
trip.
though? Your dad, you can handle it.
Yeah.
Moms won't do that shit. Case is probably like, yeah, Chris, you gonna take him? You gonna take him home?
It's not even that.
Imagine
Like,
I'll be in bed, so don't wake me up. If you wake me up, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
the kids, yeah, the kids would been like yelling, screaming anyways, because they want mom regardless. They're all 3 of them, mama's boys.
Yeah, for sure.
So it was whatever. I did what I had to do. But the whole weekend after that, once we got there, and like I said, going to Bengals Stadium was cool. Got to go on the field, and Ryler, he loves Joseph. He calls Joe Burrow Joseph. So he's got excited, said to play in the same field Joseph plays on. Yeah, I was like, not too many people could say they scored a touchdown at Paul Brown Stadium. Well, it's at Paycor Stadium now.
Paycor
Well,
Stadium now.
A select few.
You know the crazy thing though? Speaking of like how cold and shit it was. So that was like what, last Saturday?
Yep.
So currently, because we don't put these out right away. Currently it's
Yeah.
November 19th. Saturday, November 19th. So the previous Saturday, the day before that was like 70 degrees
Yeah.
or high 60s.
Yep.
And that whole week was like high 60s, 70. And then it goes from summer to fucking snow like crazy. And it's like snowed every day since. And
Well,
been
we're not
cold as
Buffalo.
balls.
Thankfully.
I
Not
was-
Buffalo.
No, we don't have
there.
the 6 feet of snow. But we got
I
snow
was-
up here today. We got like
Yeah.
it's on the ground.
Yeah.
Like it's on the ground out here.
That's no one here, thankfully. 6 feet
But-
though, I couldn't fucking.
Yeah,
move.
that's crazy.
I'm
I've never
6 foot.
seen like I've never had that much snow.
I
Did you
don't.
guys
I've never seen it either.
you guys see the lady puking on the girl with the
This-
neck braces?
The
The
stands.
back of her
What?
head at Paycor Stadium.
What? No. It's
Oh
just,
yeah. I saw that.
The chick, the old lady, just sitting there drinking
Yeah.
beer.
That
and
was
she just
that was this season. Yeah, that's an old.
She's literally vomiting on the
Yeah,
on the back of this girl with like a neck brace. Just
Yeah. it's an
at the
that
Bengals
was
game.
from earlier this season. Because it was a funny I think the Bengals were losing horribly that game.
This little kid is just sitting there. She's just hurling on the back of him.
I think the Bengals were losing horribly that game, and somebody
the
caught
fucking
that and
neck
they're like,
brace.
this is what we have to look forward to, some sort of meme or something that came out. But
It's all right, Jimmy.
I could imagine.
yeah, this woman just bleh.
I would start
I
throwing
might
up.
have turn around, smack her with a cup.
I'm skewing this.
Do you need a napkin?
Ew.
All right,
I sure
so
do.
Chris, since we're talking about sports, do you want to inform everybody on our new sports team?
Oh yeah.
We haven't talked about it yet.
Day one fans right here. Day one.
Day
hard-
one
Day one.
since
Hardcore fans.
1864.
Yep. The Wrexham Red Dragons. Big fans.
Wrexham
Yeah.
AFC.
Yep. You been watching the soccer team, the Welcome to Wrexham on Hulu?
No.
You gotta watch it.
What?
That's the
You
team that
should.
Ryan Reynolds and
You should.
Rob
we'll give you the backstory.
McElhenney. Go ahead.
All right, so
We plugging
I
the
think
show
they
right
bought him
now.
2 years ago.
I would
I
absolutely
think they
plug
bought
this
him
show.
2 years ago. Oh yeah, I think they bought him like 2 years ago. So Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, he's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If you've never seen the show,
Yeah.
They got together. Well, it was Rob's idea, and then he needed money, so he called Ryan Reynolds, and they bought a soccer team from Wales. And there's a documentary on Hulu or ESPN Plus. There's like 4 episodes on ESPN Plus called Welcome to Wrexham, and it's a documentary of like them. It's of the team, of them buying the team, the transition of the new owners and the town. And like Rob was just really inspired by the town and how they support this community, kind of like the way that him and his friends support the Philadelphia Eagles and Philadelphia. And it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's different. Like you watch this and like Chris, I got Chris into watching it, and we're just like immediately fucking fans. Like
It's
So-
really cool. It was one, so like how things work overseas in like the soccer leagues, like the Premier League, all that stuff, like the top end leagues. So think of it this way. Imagine
their soccer, the English soccer. English soccer is in a tier system. It's like a triangle.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Tyler. It's in a tier system. At the top of it, you have your Premier League, which is like Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, all those good people. And then at the bottom, and then it just goes from there. They're different leagues. And Wrexham is towards the bottom.
so
Back
when it
to you,
comes
Chris.
but the thing is, like, the last place team of each like league drops down to the next league, and the first place team of that league goes up. So it constantly moves. So imagine like the Yankees fucking just sucking ass and go down to the minor leagues, and then from there drop down
The whole team.
AAA, the whole team, AAA, and then drops down to AA, and then like Wrexham was all the way down to basically damn near like the Little League World Series.
Almost the bottom.
Like that's how far down they were.
Like imagine the Clippers winning fucking AAA baseball and moving up to the major leagues. Like the whole team. And now in Columbus we have a major league baseball team.
Right.
Like that's kind of how it works.
So it's
Sweet.
Not just
it's
people
pretty interesting.
go back
yeah,
and
on
forth.
how thing.
Teams go back and forth.
Hmm.
So like it followed like they're so Ryan Reynolds and Robert, they're like, their whole thing is to move the team up. Like they want them to get to the next league and get like finally, eventually, hopefully up to the premier if that's even possible. But like, it's cool and how it's like the Browns fan base, like over there with soccer, like how like diehard Browns fans are, like no matter how shitty they are, like it's like that. And but you get captivated on the story and you get to like it talks to you follow the players, follow the fans, and the whole documentary. So now like
the whole city follows this team. Like
it's crazy.
Everywhere.
And it's like it's the second oldest
like
stadium
they
in the
live
world.
It's the second oldest international soccer stadium in the world. Which I mean, just imagine how many soccer stadiums are in the world.
Right.
Like in the United States, not a ton, but overseas, it's the big sport.
Right.
Yeah.
Over there, it's our football. It's our American football. I mean, it's just our baseball. It's insane over there.
And like the previous owners, like just straight fuck the team, fuck the town, and drained all the money out of this thing. So like half of this stadium is condemned. Like you can't sit over in these certain sections. So like they're going into this town and like trying to revamp everything and getting them all sponsors and stuff. Like I tried to buy a T-shirt on the website. Like we've been trying to do this for a while now. Everything's sold
we've been
out.
trying to do it for a month and a half.
Everything is sold out. Every size
Everything is sold out.
What?
All because it's on the show. Yeah. So now like you can get a Wrexham shirt.
They become
like,
huge.
Yeah. You can get a shirt if you wanted to on Amazon, but it's like you want to support the team. So you want to try to buy it through the actual like team website. You know what I mean? So it's again, it gets you like get you stuck into it.
It gets your heart all warm. Like Kris and I, we text each other back like, oh, Wrexham 1-0. Like I've never watched soccer a day in my fucking life. Never. I mean, I've been to crew games. I used to like going to crew games. That's always fun. Like on TV, never in my life watched a soccer game. I watch soccer all the time now. I don't know how long it's gonna last.
But the World Cup coming up too, though.
Yeah,
so that'll be interesting. But yeah, like
I ain't interested in the World Cup.
But they actually, Ryan Reynolds and Rob, they got ESPN2, I think, to play the games because they're doing like a Cup series right now. So those games.
I don't know if that was them. I don't know if that was them or not, but
I'm sure they had a big thing for it though.
Well, because they're sponsoring the whole FA Cup. It's not just them.
You got to think they have some kind of pull considering Hulu does the show. ESPN, Hulu, Disney are tied together now.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So they got to have some kind of pull.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is on Hulu too.
Exactly. So there's definitely some kind of pull with it, but
probably
it's a good show, good documentary. I suggest everybody go watch it. Good to be a fan now.
Yeah, you can watch them. You can only watch them on the FA Cup. You can't watch they're so low on the team poll, like you can't watch their games.
Yeah, it's not even streamed. Like you can buy
they don't
thing
stream.
to listen to it, but can't watch unless it's on ESPN.
Yeah,
by some chance.
God.
But you get excited.
Which we've watched two games on ESPN now, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
And then next week they got a game on Saturday at 10 a.m.
for the
ESPN Plus
Buckeye game. So yeah, go watch it
for the Buckeye game. But I know it kind of doesn't sound all that interesting, but if you watch the show, like if you don't have anything going on, watch Welcome to Wrexham. It's really
on Hulu.
It's really an inspiring show on Hulu or ESPN Plus. They got the first 4 episodes. That's where I started watching it because I bought ESPN Plus for some stupid ass reason. It's garbage, but
we get
you can watch Wrexham on there once a month.
Right?
Get a Wrexham sponsor.
But it's really cool. And like, I don't know, I've never been into soccer, but it gives me something to do. I can watch soccer on TV now. Like it's mildly interesting because I'm trying to understand it more because I don't understand shit for soccer.
With the World Cup coming up, you'll like it. You'll like watching those. I think it's exciting. That's a bucket list thing for me. I would love to go to a World Cup game.
Yeah.
Which I guess
I want to go to fucking Wrexham Wales now and watch a Wrexham game. That'd be dope.
Well, the next World Cup's in United States. I think it's all over.
Yeah.
It's like I think the closest match is like Chicago.
Fuck.
I think.
Fuck California. I have no intention of ever going to California in my life.
California's pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
It is pretty cool.
Like, I would trade fucking to see mountains and palm trees every day, considering instead of flat land and corn.
and snow.
palm and fucking pine trees. Fuck that. Snow.
That's true. I mean, you're gonna pay double for gas though, probably like 3 times as much in tax.
Oh yeah, there's definitely downfalls of
whatever.
that. But like you could go to
It's
the
whatever.
you can go to a fucking
Can't
mountain.
use like chainsaws. Can't use gas powered outdoor equipment.
Because you start a
Yeah,
fire.
like I said, I mean, you could go to the fucking
Just
mountain.
start
You
a
go
fire.
snowboard
Start a
and go to the beach the
wildfire
same
that
day.
won't stop.
That too.
California's
Yeah.
great. I know it's great. They're like, oh, well, we'll just make everything crazy fucking expensive for all the people that come and visit. Yeah, fuck California. Give no shits about them.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, all of our fans in California.
Jeez.
I'm sure we have so many.
All of them. All of them.
We got at least one.
All kinds of
My si-
people. Fucking
my
Elon Musk loves
sister-in-law.
California.
I don't know if she
Elon
listens.
Musk
to
loves
much.
California.
Oh, there was when I was standing in line
Sorry, I've had twisted teas.
to get my beer or to get my alcohol for the on the cruise, there was this guy that had this shirt on, older guy, and looked like it was like
I hope
in
he had a shirt on.
Chinese, and Chinese are like writing going up, and on the thing it says it's not, or it says it's not Chinese. Turn your head or something, and it said "Let's go, Brandon." And like there's these two girls. These two girls like were looking at each other and like they were like talking about like they were so surprised, and I'm like,
What?
What's breaking news? Is this breaking news?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Oh, what's Kevin got?
Kevin got breaking news. What?
Chris, they've got mediums in stock.
I can't fit a
Oh
medium
my god.
because
They don't have
especially
larges though.
because I looked that up too. Because
Mediums.
being overseas, being in Europe, their sizes are like actually smaller than our
Different.
sizes. So if you
Yeah,
want to
it's-
get one, you want to get like if I'm
They
getting a
got
large,
they got the
I need to
green
get, like,
one.
an extra
They got
large.
the green one in stock.
fully in stock.
They got the green one in large in stock.
Well, extra large. I don't like the green though. I like the black one. Anyways,
All right, well then I'll look at the black one in the extra large. Sorry, I've been checking these constantly. They have an extra large in stock in black.
Jeez.
do it.
You want it?
If you're getting one, I'm going. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll-
Except we got to pay $30 for fucking shipping, from overseas.
It's 30 euros, bro.
It's the
You're
same
right.
as it's not that much different than $1. I'm pretty sure actually I think $1 is less. Or no, more. I'd look it up.
I don't know.
So get this shit.
I'm buying these.
All right, I'll split it with you. Split the difference. So
Company name, should I put the average podcast?
sure,
Just use as a tax write-off.
that'd be cool. Yeah, see if we can make
There
it
you
happen.
go.
So the other day, Casey, like we get guys walking around our neighborhood trying to sell us shit all the time, and every time it comes to me, I'm like, nope, don't need anything, I'm good. Like I'll say, or I don't, make something up. I don't live here. It's not my house. I'm a babysitter. Something stupid, right? Every time we go to Casey, she's like, she feels obligated to set up an appointment. She doesn't want it. This dude, so Windows Nation came by, the Windows place, right? Dude
You guys
came
get
by.
new windows?
Hold on.
You might now.
They went your house for a show home.
Right. Windows Nation. He's talks to her. He's like, oh, I just want to drop by. I come in, show you guys a couple things.
I'll be right
Like, she thought she said he made it sound like 30 minutes tops. Right. So like this whole time, I'm like, why are we doing it? Like, we don't need it. Christmas, all stuff. No. So like the dude's been texted me, texted Casey, called us both, and we just like ghosted him. Didn't say shit. Like we're hoping like he gets the hint, like, hey,
He'll just go away.
yeah, just not show up. Fucking shows up the other day at 4:00
Oh, man.
and has like has a fucking suitcase, has like 2 bags holding. It's like, oh hey, I'm so and so here. I had an appointment, with your wife. And I played dumb, like, okay. And so yeah, mind if I come in? Kind of comes in. So at this point, I'm like, son of a bitch, I guess we're fucking doing this. And
He's already in my house.
right, I go down. I was like, go to Casey. Casey's like doing a workout. She's like, no. I'm like, he's in the fucking house. Like you come up here too. Like come upstairs.
This was your fucking idea.
Yeah, exactly. So guy comes in. We sit down at the table. goes on a street. Like Casey comes upstairs like sweating, like it's like doing a workout. He's like, "Oh, I didn't catch you at a bad time today," and she's like, no, like you should have seen me working out, right?" Goes to the table and like goes on it, starts doing his spiel. He fucking goes through everything. He goes through the company's history, every sponsor they had, blah 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 going on. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Then he goes on about the windows. Blows up his window, the spacers in between. Like, oh, look at this. You go with this company, they get this shit spacer, they get this shit spacer. This is our spacer. These spacers keep the heat in the car, blah, 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 blah. All the shit. It goes on and on. Dude, this goes for 2 hours. 2 hours. And like it gets to the point where he talking about the price of everything. And we say to him multiple times, like, we gotta, check and make sure our budget, is what we want. Blah, blah, like giving you the hint of, hey, we're not buying these. You're like
2 hours.
Fucking hurry this up.
He would have
2 hours back. My kids are yelling.
Rude.
My kids are yelling from the other room. Yeah, the kids are yelling from the other room. Like, Dad, we're hungry. Like, when are we eating? Blah blah blah. So like, kind of get the guy like, look, like, hey,
Get out.
let's get the fuck on. Yeah, he finally leaves. Like I said, after 2 hours, finally leaves. Like, Keisha's like, 2 hours long. I'm like, next time someone comes up to you, trying to sell you something, tell them no. Just because this is the second time. The first time was the guy was trying to sell solar panels, and she told him to come by another time, like at 4:00, and she like just happens to not be there and leaves.
They're serious about it. They will be back.
Oh, they're back. They came back. I was trying to take Riley to practice.
Hanging out with the extended car warranty guy.
Right. I was leaving to go take Riley to his football practice, and the guy's like, "Oh, yeah, just talk by, come by, swing by, talk and all this. See if you guys talk to your wife, blah blah blah." I'm like, at this point, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be late for practice. Like, I'm sorry, no, ain't happening. It's like, I don't know how you guys have people coming by your houses all the time, but like normally we have a Facebook page for like the whole like court that we live on in the street, just in case somebody's like selling people. Like, oh, somebody's selling stuff. Stay inside. Stay inside. But I have a no soliciting sign on my door, and they just don't give a fuck. Don't walk on up.
They're still knocking. Oh,
just
I
be
didn't
that
see
guy.
that.
Just be like, just start pointing at the
By
sign.
the way,
right, Mike, you didn't used to
like
I
used to.
No, I sold AT&T. It was
sold
the
AT&T?
worst. Door to door. That was the worst. I had so many people fucking scream at me, like just rip me a new one. That was
still have
not a fun
flashbacks?
job. Oh, sometimes I knock on someone's door. I'm like, all right.
Hey, you gotta be acting all fucking smiley and shit. That's fun. So like, I didn't know you did that. I knew you sold stuff. I didn't know it was AT&T because I would.
It was awful.
Back when I worked for DirecTV, I would go into Walmarts and people would try to sell me on DirecTV, and I wouldn't tell them I work for them and just let them go and do their spiel and like then bust them out on all the lies they tell about like what this shit can do and what it can't do. He's like, oh yeah, I remember them telling me like, oh, weather doesn't matter. The fucking these dishes are made of Teflon, military grade, bulletproof bullshit like that. I'm like, then at the end, I let them like they'll get like a group of people around them. I'm like, actually, you're completely wrong. I actually work DirecTV. I put these stuff actually in, and you're telling these people all around here lies of what you can and cannot do. It's like I'm tired of going to customers' houses and telling these people like, oh, they said I can do this, and this. Like, nope, no, you can't.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. See those trees right there? Yeah, you can't get shit. Oh man, you said trees didn't matter. Yeah, you live in the fucking forest. You can't get nothing.
Right, you see that cloud over there? In about 20 minutes, it's going to be a big problem for you.
Yeah. Those guys, I'd do it all the time. It pissed me off going to work and have to say this.
Hey, when it snows and you're stuck at home all day,
oh yeah,
sucks
you ain't got shit to watch.
Right? Yeah, tornado.
They'd say snow.
You better get some DVDs.
They said snow
You're gonna be
wouldn't
watching
matter.
Cars all fucking day.
They would tell people that the dishes have a thing on it that just melts the snow away. I'm like, bro, no, it doesn't.
Just melts the snow away.
Melts it away. Like, they tell people if it does, you just go over there
magic.
and scrape it off.
Radiation
Magic
or
dishes.
something.
Oh yeah, busting people out, always fun. But you guys ever have like pushy salesmen come to your houses?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all the time.
Especially
Not anymore.
little kids with their fucking parents, man.
Oh, that's
Their
bad.
parents,
That's
their
tough.
parents standing back
Buy
there.
my
just
kid
like,
shit.
You gonna tell that little kid no?
That's why. That's why you live out in the
Get
country.
your pocketbook.
We'll wait.
Live out in the
Wait.
country. People don't go door to door.
Dinner's not ready
people
till
go-
5. I got time.
People don't go door to door out here.
No,
That's the best
No, they-
part. Like we had an AT&T
die out there.
We were
Yeah.
leaving to go to a doctor's appointment one time, like which was in Marysville, and we had like an AT&T guy stop by because like the previous owners had not AT&T, ATT, like home security,
Oh, yeah.
and like we were just leaving,
ADT.
like I was getting whatever home security, you know what I mean? ADT, yeah,
You
ADT.
just took the hand out of it. I was like,
That's what AT.
I did. AT. You know what?
AT and T.
I don't even know if that's
I
I don't even know if ADT is a thing anymore because people just get cameras off Amazon now.
Still is.
Yeah,
Like I
they
haven't
are.
heard ADT in years.
Right.
But like came up and gave me his card because like I was getting all the kids in the car and it's like we were clearly leaving the house. But other than that, like we haven't had anything. Like when I lived in Delaware, like people come up and knock on the door, like it was like we had the door and then we had like a glass door.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just be like, nope. Shut the door.
No habla español.
We always
What?
said
I
Jehovah's.
can't tell you. I can't tell you how many times I did that.
Do you ever get the
Like, 'cause, like,
Watchtower
at-
magazines?
The Jehovah Witnesses coming by.
Yeah, get the Watchtowers.
Tell you about
man.
Jesus Christ.
Not
Oh,
since
my
I was like
God.
high school.
Ugh,
That was big like in high school, but no.
that was terrible.
We used to get like the people selling like energy, like electricity.
Mm-hmm.
And like I used to like I would get there for a while. There for a while, like I got sucked into that. And then after a while, I was like, this is fucking dumb. And I just like, nope, done.
Yep.
It's like
If I
not
want
not
something, I'll come to you
interested.
guys.
Shut the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I get something like you have to do that, like this is law, you have to do it, then we'll talk.
Right.
Until then, like I'm not paying you and AEP at the same fucking time. That's just
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
I
can
Everybody's
imagine-
trying to
like-
get your fucking money from
Just
everybody.
scamming you a little bit.
It's like I felt bad for the guy too because I'm like this whole time in my head I'm like I'm not fucking
That's
buying
the
it. And he's
thing.
just fucking. I'm like I get you're trying to do your job, which I'm just
Yeah.
not gonna. I'm not gonna. You're just wasting my time and your time. It's like 2 hours like, I will never get back in my life. It's like I'll let you do your thing though.
I
my
would have
guy.
kicked him out like 20 minutes in. Like, you gotta go.
we ain't buying.
I don't
it.
want. I don't want the shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
Starts talking again. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Come on.
Gone.
Gotta go.
Like we're not buying
2
windows.
fucking hours.
We
You
have
too
those.
kind. Oh my
See,
god.
See, here's one.
Well, it's like we
Here's
do.
one. Here's another one.
We
You
do
wasted
need
2 hours of
windows.
his job too, man. He had.
Yeah,
he
I know,
thought he
right?
had you sold. You're just like, nope.
Sorry, bro.
Like, you know
what?
For
Oh my God.
2 hours.
You know what? We'll talk for 2 more hours if you go watch these kids Saturday night.
Right? Yeah, no shit. Watch my kids. I might buy some windows.
Yeah, and we'll talk.
Just put your kids in there and be like, I'll be right back.
Right?
Yeah.
Aha, jokes on you.
Come back 3 hours later.
The car, here's the car start up.
Aha, you're a problem now. Leave. Well, like we do
That's
need
funny.
windows, but it's like we don't need them. We do need them.
Would
Okay,
like-
but like not need them right now. This
Are they broken?
It's on- on the
they
list.
work.
right? Yeah, it's just another thing that we'll eventually need if we don't sell the house. But as of right now, I'm not spending. It was like 19 grand on all the
Yeah, it's
windows. I was like,
crazy.
$19,000
yeah,
for all of them.
for it was
Fuck that. I watch YouTube. Figure out how to do it myself.
like 11
Right.
windows.
It's not that bad.
Buy myself
No,
a glass
windows not that
cutter
hard.
and Here we go.
No.
Let's try.
You know I gotta do that.
There's a lot of windows, but no thanks.
Mm.
Sorry. But like I said, I felt bad because he's like going through his whole spiel and the whole thing. I'm just like, oh, yeah, not buying shit, but all right. keep on keeping on.
Getting out his pamphlets and shit. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh, he's like telling. He brought because he like he had a replica window. Like he shut like a popped the window out and he hit a suitcase for it window. going on, telling me, oh, this is a security thing here. You can pop it up. The window can go up a little halfway, but it still won't. No one can break in. It's like, oh wow. Yeah. He's like, what feature do you like the best? I'm like, that one she talked about last.
Okay, that one. All right, moving on.
He's like, I haven't heard much about you. He's like, I haven't heard much from you, Miss Webb. I'm like, yeah, I just don't care. Like,
you're boring me with Windows.
I'm trying to. I guess we need him. We don't need him.
Window talk's not really my forte.
Right. It's like, damn, dude, get the hint. But he just like was not getting the hint. Wayne doing
he got it.
Eventually,
I bet he got it.
Once he got it, he kind of like his whole demeanor is like, these motherfuckers. Like, you ain't gonna buy shit. Nah, man, I'm sorry. I should straight up told you that.
I tried to tell you, but
I tried to tell you, and then we tried to ghost you, and you still you decided to come over at 4:00, and now we can't have. My wife was going to make dinner, but instead she's like, "Let's just go fucking just buy pizza because it's 6:00 now. I'm not trying to make dinner." All right,
you just cost me money,
right? Yeah, cost him money. So,
write them bill.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, man. You gonna stay here and eat this pizza too? Order some for you since you're taking our time away.
Yeah. You mind tucking my kids in too?
Yeah. These two need baths.
You want to give them a bath?
Oh wow.
But yeah. That's been my week. Ups and downs.
I'm gonna go pick up shit in the backyard. You want to come help?
Yeah, right. Since you're here, got some chores for you to do. You mind run the sweeper for me?
Oh, so I did something this week. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I think you guys all. I bought that new Xbox.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I finally got invited to buy it on Amazon. If you don't know, on Amazon you still can't buy Xbox Series X's. Obviously, you can't buy them anywhere.
Unless you're
years later, you still can't fucking buy them. Unless you know people. So on Amazon, I was like, I looked them up one day. You have to like sign up for like an invitation. So you click it, and eventually, I guess when your name's at the top of the list, they'll send you an invitation. They do that, and you have 72 hours to reply. So you have 72 hours to decide if you want to buy the Xbox or not. So like a month later, I did this 4 or 6 weeks ago. Well, that was
First of all,
a while ago.
Did you tell Caitlin you just did it?
Oh, I did. I did because it's in her. The Amazon's in her account. So I was like, hey, I just did this.
Babe.
I was like, if they're supposed to send you an email.
Babe, I did a thing.
So I was like, if they email you,
this.
I don't give a fuck. She doesn't even work. Like if I want to buy myself something, I want to buy myself something.
Veterans Day is coming up, babe. Just let you know. I did a lot.
I'm at the point I don't got to justify anything.
Attaboy.
Like I'm the only one in this house that. Never mind.
I was about to say,
continue.
She may listen to this later. I don't know. So I was just like, hey, I did this. No, she's asleep.
Kevin,
let me check.
She opens the door in the basement.
She's got to be up by like 10 tomorrow. All right, come on. She's in bed. She's got to be up by like 10 o'clock tomorrow. So I was like, hey, I did this. Like, just let me know if you get an email from Amazon saying
it's more.
I've got the invitation.
Yeah.
So then, like last week, she sent me the thing that I was like, I can purchase this Xbox. I have 72 hours to decide if I want to buy it. So, and like, I do not have the money to buy an Xbox right now. Like, not at all.
That
not at all. Like, not even the cards. So I was like, motherfucker. I was like, I want it, but like, I don't need it.
Treat yourself, man.
Once in a lifetime.
Treat yourself.
Not a single fucking person was like, hey, probably not a good idea. Like, even Caitlin was like,
fucking man, do it.
Well, like I put it on my Amazon card. It's like 12 months, same as cash. So it's like $50 a month. And it's no interest. So I don't pay more than that or more than the price. So
So even
I was
Caitlin was like, do
"Eh."
it.
She said that she didn't care. That's what she said. She said. I'm pretty sure she told me to do it.
It means a
Everybody else
whole
is like, you know what?
different
Just like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
right?
I know.
I don't care. Okay.
Well, it's like I was in my head like I wasn't gonna do it. I was not gonna do it. I was like that's an irresponsible purchase. Like I'm at the point like I haven't been buying myself anything because like I really don't have the money for it.
Yeah.
And then it's like this came along. I was like, God damn it! Like I'm in such a fucking pickle. Like I don't know what to do. And I came home and she was like, are you gonna get it? Or I was like, no, I don't think so. And then Carson goes off because he wanted my Xbox.
Mhm.
And then eventually she was like, just put it on your Amazon card. Just fucking do it. And I was like,
Done.
and like I was still like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. And then everybody's like, winter's coming up. You're gonna be inside all the time. Like, just get it. My one buddy's like, dude, you only live once. Just fucking get it. I was like, you know what? You're right.
Kevin's
Sold.
GoFundMe is at the bottom of his name right here.
Like, you know what? If I want something, I'm gonna fucking get it. You know what?
Do it.
All right. There you go. Look at you, Kevin.
So, Chris
Fucking
and I
put my
were
foot down.
Chris and I
Still
were
haven't
playing
played a
games.
game on it yet.
Yeah.
Still haven't played a single
You
fucking
still-
game on it yet.
Really?
No, I've not played a single game on it yet.
You should play some tonight.
I am lacking way hard in Madden, but I
Yeah.
have not won a single game yet.
Everybody's not playing.
It got to the
I'm
point
1-3.
where it's like I was 0-4, I think, last time I got on.
God.
0-5, maybe. I was like, maybe if Chris just advances and I don't play it, maybe I'll win. Who knows?
You gotta trade. You gotta wheel and deal in that game. What were you saying,
I don't
Kevin?
have
Or
a
Tyler?
bad team. Like, I don't have a bad team. I got good people. I got some good people. Like, I shouldn't be losing this much. I'm not good at the game.
Happens.
But anyways,
Chris and I were playing on the Xbox the other night, and my old neighbor Matt was on with us.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
Matt.
Go ahead and tell him that.
He said that he went out with him and his buddies, and they went out drinking, or I don't know if they had dinner there or not. I don't know, whatever. But he said he left his phone in the truck. He was having drinks, went and got in the truck to go back home, walked in the door, and his wife's just fucking staring at him. And she's like, "Did you get my message?" And he was like, "My phone's in the truck. Let me go grab it." He went and got his phone, and it says in there's like 4 or 5 text messages from her asking him if he can pick up dinner on the way home.
So he's like, "Yeah, I'm in the doghouse right now.
Oh,
I'm
he
just
walks
staying
in
away from him. Just trying to
empty-handed,
stay
like,
away."
oh shit.
I was in tears laughing because we've all been there. We've
Oh,
all
yeah.
been there. Like I could imagine as she walked through the door and just looking at him like, "Where's my food?" And he's just like, "Oh, like, oh shit." This happened,
You know
like,
what? I
he's
got
had
a
a good time
story.
with the boys.
We got to end this.
Yeah,
Can we
we
end
got
this now?
We'll end it now after that.
Thank you.
Oh shit, that's funny. Appreciate everybody listening. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It's beat Michigan week. Fuck Michigan. Go Bucks.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Happy
We're out.
Thanksgiving.
Peace.
Oh, it is Thanksgiving week too. Yes, all
It
us.
is.
Happy Thanksgiving. Go Wrexham.
Beat Michigan week's more
Beat
important.
Michigan week. Yeah, right.
Go Wrexham.
For Tyler Thomas, Kevin Salyer, Micah Scheid, Chris Webb. See Average Podcast. Love you guys. We're out.
We out.